Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video I'm going to be covering the Arsenal Europa League squad. The new Arsenal Europa League squad has just been announced. Of course, we have a game against Benfica coming up away in Lisbon. Actually, news about that also. It looks like they could play just one game to decide who goes through to the next round, believe it or not. Supposedly we were meant to be first of all going to Benfica, play them in Lisbon, and then the second leg was going to be at the Emirates Stadium. First leg in Portugal, second leg back in London. Now they're thinking maybe the people in charge of the Europa League, like UEFA, they're actually thinking of maybe just having one game. So what do you think of that? Comment in the comment section below. So the squad has been readjusted because we have sold some players. That has been changed because Mustafi is gone, Socrates is gone, Mesut Ozil is gone. We've had new players come in, Matt Ryan, Martin Odegaard. So now there's a new Arsenal Europa League squad. I'm going to go through it here, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the news of the club in general ahead of our clash away to Aston Villa on Saturday. So basically, the new squad, goalkeepers Bert Leno, of course our new signing from Brighton, Matt Ryan, Karl Hein, James Hilton, Arthur Owunko. Defenders Hector Bellerin, Gabriel, Rob Holding, Cedric, Callum Chambers, Pablo Mari, David Luiz, Joao Lopez, Zayn Mon Lewis, easy name to pronounce. Midfielders Kieran Tierney, Bukayo Saka, Dani Ceballos, Martin Odegaard, Willian, unfortunately, Thomas Partey, Mohamed El-Neni, unfortunately, Emil Smith-Rowe, Granit Xhaka, unfortunately, Ryan Alibusu, Ben Cottrell, Miguel Aziz, Omari Leonard Hutchinson, Charlie Patino. The forwards are of course Alexander Lacazette, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Nicolas Pepe, Reece Nelson, Eddie Nketiah, Gabriel Martinelli, Florin Balogun, and Jordan McAnef. So that is the new Arsenal squad, updated since all the departures and arrivals, all the new signings and all the players that have been released. That is our new Europa League squad. What do you think of it? And do you think we can get past Benfica? That's going to be a real challenge. Just going to talk a little bit about the news, team news. Arteta, Mikel Arteta did a Zoom call yesterday. He answered all the questions. So I'm relating to the team and to the game on Saturday. Just going to talk a little bit about that. Of course, on Saturday, as most of you know, we are away to Aston Villa. We lost our last game away. The last game before that we were at home, we only got a point. So we got 1 from 6. This is a must-win game away to Villa. Just going to go through a few things, see what Arteta said in the press conference. Let me see. How tough he thinks it is to put the Wolves' defeat behind us, from his perspective. Yeah, he says the next game is coming thick and fast on Saturday. Got to put that defeat behind us. Easier said than done, you know, but it couldn't be as much as a disaster as it was against Wolves as it would be on Aston Villa. I think in Aston Villa we'd want to be very unlucky to have those decisions again, and for Leno to come out and do what he did. Saka's impact on his return. Yeah, he's praising Saka on his return, the effect he had on the team, but of course we got those 2 sendings off against Wolves. After that, game was more or less settled. Villa, of course, have lost their last game out to West Ham. He's talking a little bit about that. He says that they have been fantastic throughout the season. So that's fair enough, I think. They have been. It's going to be a really hard challenge. They're the home side. We have to travel there. It's going to be an interesting game up in Birmingham. On the decision to appeal David Luiz's red card, he says he is hopeful, and that's why Arsenal put in the appeal. They wouldn't have done it if they didn't think they had a real good chance. If anyone that saw the sending off, that saw the red card, David Luiz was very unlucky. All he did was try to get through. All he did was try to run back and stop the striker scoring fairly. There was minimal contact as they crossed paths, and the referee thought it was a deliberate foul. I mean, straight red and gave them a penalty. That really settled the game. On how long they will have to wait before they find out, he's not entirely sure on whether or not that red card could be rescinded or not. Of course, if you get a red card like that, it's a one-match ban. On the reserve goalkeeper, the new signing from Brighton, Matt Ryan, on his fitness, he says he's not been able to train yet. Ruderson, of course, is available, so there's no problem. We have a backup goalie should Leno self-destruct again. It will be between him and Matt Ryan as who comes to Birmingham as the reserve keeper to Leno. Of course, Matt is not training at the moment, so I think they're going to take Ruderson. He says if Matt is training, it'll be a tough decision between the two. Just take Ruderson and let Ryan get his fitness together. No problem. On Aubameyang being available, he says Aubameyang is available. Of course, he did play a portion of the game against in our defeat away to Wolves. He says he is available. He played a few minutes in that game against Wolves after really not playing for 10 minutes, not having much to do. Of course, he had a quarantine after that trip away. This is personal problems. On Pepe's form, concussion substitutions. Yeah, basically that's it really with the news regarding the team. Like I said, there's the new squad I gave you for the Europa League game, for the knockout stages. Of course, we face Benfica, like I said. The Premier League, we are playing Aston Villa actually on Saturday, so that is going to be a huge game for the club. It's going to be a real challenge. I mean, last time out we did not play too well. Our last two games we only gained a point. It's a massive game for us. It's a must win. I know I've been saying that a lot recently, but it really is. We need the strongest possible side out there. Luckily Saka was back for the last game, but unfortunately we lost anyway with those two red cards. But if Tierney is fit, Saka is fit, they should of course play. I would have Partey and Ceballos in the midfield. I would not play Granit Xhaka. I would not play Mohamed Elneny. Of course I would not play Willian. I mean, enough said. He needs to be shipped out. We need to get rid of him. We need to get rid of those three players. Close season. Out the door. That's the end of it. Of course I would play Aubameyang. And maybe Lacazette up front. Or Martinelli. That's how I see things. The defence picks itself. I mean, you've got Bellerin. You have Tierney if he's fit. Then you have Luis if he can play. I don't know. And then you have Rob Holding. If not Luis, then hopefully Pablo Mari will be fit. They would be the back. They would be the defenders. Just to let you know about a video I'm going to be doing soon. I'm going to be doing, in my opinion, what is the best 11 to ever play for Arsenal Football Club. So check that out. That's going to be coming very shortly. I really hope you enjoyed watching my video. Please like and subscribe as always. Feel free to comment in the comment section below any ideas you have or opinions have about anything I covered in this video. I wish you all the best. Have a nice day. Stay safe, stay healthy, wear a mask. Come on, you Gooners.